guys, welcome back to W's Gaming. Today I'm going to be reviewing Star Trek Lower Decks Episode 4, Season 2, Mugato Gumato. I think that's how you pronounce it. It's not Mugato, Gumato, it's Mugato Gumato. So without further ado, let's get started. So in this episode, some new species were Mugato, but Gumato is like another way to pronounce Mugato on Frylon 4. Also Frylonians. We didn't really see any Frylonians, but that's a new species, at least personally. And yeah. So, like I said, Frylonians, new species. We also have a new planet, Frylon 4. Comment down below if you've seen Frylon 3, 2, or 1, or 4, or I mean 5 or more, or heard of it, I guess, before this episode of Lower Decks. So the characters in this episode were Tendi, Rutherford, Mariner, and Boimler. Now, in summary, this episode was basically pretty simple. Find a Mugato and neutralize it to protect the people of Frylon 4. That was pretty easy, except obviously Boimler Mariner had some bumps along the way. And also, obviously, Rutherford too. Now, Tendi was not on that mission. Her mission was to do like some medical stands, like how physical exams. Anyways, so basically at the beginning of the episode, Boimler and Rutherford got freaked out because the bartender heard a rumor that we later find out that Mariner started, was that Mariner was Section 31. And so Boimler and Rutherford freaked out. And they're kind of trying to prove that she was / wasn't Section 31. Yeah. Tendi's plot I already kind of talked about. Her plot was to do some medical scans of people. So physical exams, basically just like scan someone like that, and then it goes in the database, and then they analyze it or whatever later. Ta'ana was one of the patients that did not do their physical exam. And so Tendi had to track her down and make her do her physical exam, which was not actually that hard, but it was a thing. Anyways, so I liked a lot that we found out more about Mariner's past, because we found out a little bit more. We don't know a lot more about her past, but we do know more than we used to. Like we knew that she went on different ships, but like we know she went on different ships, but this episode we actually found out like one of the ships that she got to go on. So that was pretty cool. Oh yeah, and by the way, it was a ship that Starfleet lost to lice, and that's why it looks suspicious when Boimler and Rutherford were like looking at her permanent record. That's why there was no description for the ship, was because they lost it to lice, and they lost half a ship to lice, and they did not want to admit that. Anyways, so there were not a lot of Easter eggs, I mean, for this one. There were actually only 2, Section 31 and Ferengi, because the Ferengis were the main villains that were trying to poach the Mugatos and like hunt them, and that's like why the Mugatos were angry and stuff like that. So I really liked the humor, like I always say, but they do make the episodes funny, so what can I say? We got to see Boimler and Rutherford fight. Usually, usually we see them use more of their logic than them actually fighting, because and they use their logic as their weapons in a way, but we also got to see them fight a little bit, so that was pretty cool. I also love the irony of the episode, because the doctor of the ship that was trying to get people to do their physical exam was the biggest one that didn't do their physical exam. So I just thought that was very funny. I have nothing, I never do, but I do have nothing bad to report about this episode. So, yeah. Now, that was all for today. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Make sure to, actually this is coming out on the same day. Make sure to watch episode 5 after this. Yeah, so hope you enjoyed. Bye guys. Make sure you guys like and subscribe.